So one of the things that was on sale last fall, either for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'm not sure which, was the Supermax digital readout that goes on the 1938, which I have. And normally I just use the regular scale to get it close and do slightly above, and then just figure out afterwards to get to the right distance and height and such. But I figured, well, it was on sale, that way I have all the toys. Before I start playing on the lathe and other things, rather than just having this sit around, I might as well try and install it. So this is going to be hopefully a fairly quick install for getting this installed. Here's the metric wrenches I used, 12, 10, 8, and 7 I think. And then I just followed the instructions. That was mostly clear. The only thing I didn't do right was I put the bolts through the wrong direction, but otherwise that was fine. And then I tried to install it. That mostly worked, but it was hard to figure out how to get it to align. Okay, well, it's on. The instructions were okay for doing the install. So, remove the tape, align the bracket, attach the first piece, do the other stuff. One thing it stops at, tighten all hardware. Well, the one thing I was not sure on, I mean, this does say when you put the screw inside, have it at the bottom of the slot. The only issue is that screw, I think, is how you're supposed to do adjustments. The one thing I don't like, there's no instructions on how to calibrate it. It says calibrate and measure down here, but I don't know if that means you're supposed to put your board in or something, but it's locked in place because this screw is tight. And if you have this screw tight, you can't do that part. And if you don't have that screw tight, how do you tell what's what? And this is at 0. And you can reset this to be a 0. But this the alignment there, it's below 0. So I'm not sure what this scale is for. If that says 0 and this says 0, and we crank it up some, it does show that it's cranking. So that should be about 1/4 inch. And so the digital thing does say 1/4 inch. That's kind of cool. And if you keep going up, it shows, we'll go clear up to 1 inch. And it shows, like, there's 1 inch. And if we look down here, that does say inch, but it's below that on this scale by like 1/8 of an inch. So I'm not sure how to fix that. And if this is the screw that you were supposed to adjust to do that calibration and fixing, you can't get in there. It's like, even my little weird right angle screwdriver won't fit in there. So either you're not supposed to tighten that and things are supposed to move, or you're supposed to tighten it and you can't get this adjusted or something. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure how. I mean, obviously I have this gauge, and as long as the digital thing matches this, I guess I'm okay. But this, I don't know what that's for. If anybody knows, please say in the comments. But I mean, it's kind of cool if I want to go down. Supposedly this is 1/4 down is a 64th of an inch. So if I do 1/4 up, or no, I guess that's down. That's 0.99. Another one, that should be a 32nd. Yeah, if I do another one, and then another one. So that should be 1/4 turn. So I did a full turn. That should be 4/64. 4/64 is a 16th. So if we look down there, we're on a 16th. I don't know if that helps digital-wise, but I'm not sure how you're supposed to calibrate and measure this with the scale. That doesn't make sense, and the paperwork doesn't say. So anyway, it's installed. We'll see how it goes.